Hi there, this is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. Today I wanted to share something with you. I just got a card kit in the mail and I want to unbox it and show you what's in it. But I'd like to show you in the catalog. First, on page 7, in the top half of the catalog, this is the Simply Citrus All-Inclusive Card Kit. It makes 15 cards. And when we have these all-inclusive card kit, it means that everything is in it. You need to add, maybe you'll need your scissors to cut some twine, but everything's there. And I'm going to unbox it. If you have the catalog, like I said, page 7, I also have these beginner brochures. And if you are new to stamping and think you might want to try something, an all-inclusive card kit is the best way to do it, because you get the ink and you get a block and you get the stamp set and you get the supplies to make it. So this is the beginner's brochure, and if you are new to stamping and would like one, or even if you're not new to stamping and if you'd like one, let me know and I'll drop one in the mail to you. And or if I can find a PDF, I will link it below this video. So anyway, this is, like I said, the beginner's brochure. Here is another card kit. This is called 4 Season Floral cards, and it has a stamp set, and you get 2 ink spots. You get our new Stampin seal. You get a grouping of cards and more, flowers for every season cards and more. You get a block D, which that is one of my favorite blocks to use. I use it the most. I have quite a few of them, and like I said, the stamp set, and it will make these cards. So that's the 4 Season Floral. Then there's a citrus fruit one, which makes a bunch of tags and little notes. And you can see here, let's see, these are the items that come in it. You get a grouping of Stampin' spots. These are tiny little ink spots. This one comes with 8. And then here's the stamp set. Let me see if I can get this centered. Here's the stamp set that goes with it. And then there is this one. I think this one might be this one. I love these little zebras. You can buy this stamp set alone. All these items you can buy alone. You just use a separate number. But when you want to buy the whole set, you can just use one number and the price that is up there. But I believe that this one might be not orderable yet, or on back order, because they're having some trouble with Memento. They should be, I think there's more coming to the warehouse very soon. So when I tried to order this bundle, I couldn't get it. But I was able to buy the zany zebras, which I think are adorable. And then there's a happy birthday one. So this is the stamp. I know this is crazy kind of showing you this catalog, but I just thought that it was a good way. I'm going to show you this one in person. This is the Simply Citrus. So this is everything that comes in the box, and I'm going to open it in front of you and show you what I got and how it comes. This is the stamp set, whoops, which there's quite a few. I like these sayings. I like the citrus. Everybody seems to like oranges and lemons on cards. And here are the samples of the cards. So I am going to open the box now. So, and then in the back of this, that gives you a couple of other items that you could buy as basics. That our cutter, our paper snips, which are our small scissors, which are really, really great. And our new Stampin' seal, that's our new adhesive, a box of mini glue dots, and the Simply chamois if you'd like to clean your stamps using that. And there's an ad for Paper Pumpkin. So that's our beginner's brochure. If you would like one, if you're local, you can stop over and I'll leave one on for porch pickup for you. And if you're not local, I can drop one in the mail to you. But like I said, it is in your catalog, but sometimes these get a little missed because you're looking at all the bigger items in the book. And so I'm going to show you this. So I just got it. And let's see. Like I said, it's all inclusive. We have a couple of kits that you have to buy the project kit, and then you buy the stamp to go along with it. But this particular one is all-inclusive. So it comes in this cute little box, so you could use this for something else when you're done. Okay, so here we have the stamp set like I showed you in the book. And this has Night of Navy ink, which that is a great color to have in your stash. I use Night of Navy a lot, and I think I've said it before that everybody should have that in their arsenal of craft supplies. I just want to have my computer next to me. I want to turn it off. Okay, so this is how it comes. So I am going to open it on the side here. And oh, I love that. I love that paper right there already. Let me see if I'm try not to go off camera. All right. So we have a very large piece of Stampin' Dimensionals. This is like a double the size. So you get so let's start with this. So you get a clear block that you can mount your stamps on, and these are photopolymer. I really like this set. I like the font. So then you in the ink spot, so you got dimensionals, the ink spot. We have some twine. Oh, that looks like, I wonder what color that is. That's pretty though. Oh, that might be Calypso Coral, that looks like. Oh, look at these. They're little, what are they? They're plastic. They're almost like a thick vellum. Let's see if I'm even holding it in the camera view. And I suppose those will probably go. Those are cute. I haven't seen those before. Okay, so then we have some. So this kit makes, let me start with that. This kit makes 15 cards, 5 different designs, and 3 each of each design. Okay, so here are the 5 designs. And it's the kit's only $32. You can make 15 cards. I mean, cards nowadays are up to $5, some of them, and you could get a kit, make this. You have everything you need. If you're a beginner, you need some help, you can just contact me and I'll help you. And this is a nice colorful one. So let's see. So we have these envelopes. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like we have 2 different types of envelopes, 2 different patterns. Okay. Then we have, oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything everywhere. So we have a sheet of glue dots. So you could use these for those little flower embellishments. Now here are your card bases. So we have 3, let me go this way, I think. 3 of these. God, oh, I love these colors. Do you love those? 3 of those. 3 of these. 3 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3. There's more under here. Let me get to those. Well, yeah, let's see. 3 in this design and 3 in this design. Oh my goodness, this one's my favorite. I love the navy with that. So then we have our little Whisper White, similar to Whisper White, to stamp our sentiments on. And they're already die cut. We just punch them out. And if you can see, it's this has the stitch marking on them, which is really cool. I like the stitch marking on things. Then we have, these look like some background things. So everything's going to punch out for you. Here's a banner. Oh, this is really cool. I can't wait to play with this. So we have a couple of sheets of those. And then we have a couple of sheets of these. Let's see there. And then, oops, this is one of those cards. And back to the envelope. So that's really cool. Then you get a pamphlet that gives you the instructions in a few different languages, but you just probably, most of my viewers just need the English. But so here's your directions. nice full color photos so you can see what everything is, where everything goes, and it will tell you. See how it has this color code, these little dots here, with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the brochure, in the other side, it tells you 1 is to stamp in Night of Navy ink, 2 is to adhere adhesive dots, and so on. So those are the steps that you have to take to make the cards. So this is a really nice kit because everything's here for you. Now, when I get these card kits, because I'm a demonstrator, I like to save these ink spots and use my full version. So I'm going to, let's kind of clean up a little. I like to, let's get my envelopes out of here, and maybe I'll stamp some cards. I'll show you what I usually do. Is I take a look at the picture, and I see what goes with what. So let's look at this one. All right. So we'll start here, and I want to make sure I'm in your view. Oh, and by the way, if you're shopping with me between June 1st and the 20th, this is my host code. And if you place an order of $25, you will qualify, $25 before tax and shipping, you'll qualify for my my monthly card class to go, which is 8 cards, 2 of 4 designs, 2 each of 4 designs, and you get that absolutely free just for placing an online order with me. Okay, so let's see, put that aside, put that aside. So I'm gonna get, what I like to do is get all the supplies together for each card. So I'll put this aside here, and I'll get all my card bases out, and then I like to separate everything, and that way I can just go to town on them. Okay, so those are the cards, and then we'll take this, right? And so we'll look at, oh my gosh, I just really love this one. I almost hate to fold it because I like to see the navy next to it. So what we need for this one is these. Let's see. This we need. So since we're making 3 of everything, I'm going to punch out 3 of these. Right? I think it's off the screen. Let me bring it down. So we need 3 of those, and we need 3 green banners. 1, 2, and the other one dropped off, 3. Okay, so that one's all done. The twine we can get to later. So then I'm going to do this card kit right here. And we need the, let's see, 3 of this shape here. Let's see, get 3 of these. And you know what? I'm going to go through and I'm going to pause my video, and I'm going to go through and do this so that you don't have to waste your time sitting there watching me separate all this, but you'll get the idea. So I'll pause this and I'll get back to you right when I'm done. Okay, I've gone ahead and I have pulled out a piece of grid paper for me to protect my surface. And what I've done is I've separated the cards into the pieces that they need. I've gone ahead and cut the twine for most of them. I'm just going to finish up the last one. So I've done that kit, and this kit here. I went ahead and tied some bows there. Excuse me, and then there's this one. And I'll put those aside. And then I have this last one. Oops, this goes under there. And let's see, we have this one, and I just wanted to save this last one to show you that on your directions, when you see underneath, right underneath the picture, I'm not sure if I can, maybe it'll finally focus if I keep it here, but right here it says to cut 25 inches of twine. So I'm going to do that, and like I said, I got out my grid paper. Let me move it up for a second. So it has a nice ruler down the bottom. So I need 25 inches. So I will do 16 and then 9, and that is 25 inches. And since then I need 3 of them, I'll leave this here. And I'll do this. fold it right about there. And these don't have to be exact by any means. So now this is the last thing I needed to cut the twine, and I still have all this twine left, so they do give you plenty. And then usually I'll take the end of my paper pumpkin kits. All right, I'm going to move this down now that I know that I've already showed you that. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to take one of everything. I'm not going to go and do all 3 cards because I don't want to bore you. And but what I would normally do is I'd go through and I would stamp whatever needed to be stamped. And I'm not going to use my little ink spot because I have the full version. I like to save these for promotions or games if people are playing games in one of my classes. So this would look, and I tend to look just at the picture and try to figure it out instead of going back and forth. But so this is your block, and you're going to take, this is, let's see, we need, I'll leave this here. Hopefully that's in your view. We need the adjusted note. So I'm going to pull that off. And you don't just put it right down on here. What you should do, because you could stretch it out, what you should do is put it down on your flat surface and let it, it'll, if it's been stretched out, this is a short little squatty one, but if it's a long one, if you went to put it on here, you could stretch it. Like when we go to do one of the longer ones, you'll see what I mean. So you just put it down and drop your block on top. What I like to do, I have a Stampin' scrubber, and you spray the Stampin' mist on one side. I have a dirty Stampin' scrubber, and then this is, I like to do it when it's a brand new stamp. Okay. So in this kit, we also have just a note on the circular one. See here? So I'm going to grab the circles, or one of them at least, so that we can do the just a note on that also while we have this on our block. And we are just going to ink it up and just center it right on this block. Just like that. Okay, there's the first one. And now the circle, I just like to make sure that when I look at it, it just doesn't tell me to put it a little to the top or not, but this is right smack in the middle. So we have that one. Okay, so we have those 2 done. So I shall put this back with this one, back with the greens, so when we get to that one. All right, so I'll move this out of the way and wash that. And let's see. Now, you don't need to have a bone folder. All these cards are scored, but I like a bone folder. They're fairly cheap, and it gives you a nice crease. Fold on the score line and just burnish it down. Okay, so it looks like this is going to go flat with your adhesive. Now, they don't give you an adhesive runner, so you could use your own runner, or you could use these little glue dots. And what I'm going to do is, what I happen to have handy is my tear and tape, which I like this stuff also. So I'm going to just tear it and put some on the back of this, just like so. Peel it off. Okay. And like I said, I'm just kind of going by what they show on their sample. And this is when the grid paper helps. You can kind of line it up. My head doesn't get in the way from that. Okay, so then it said that you're going to have the, remember the 25 inches that we cut? So it looks like it's a double bow. So I'm just going to fold my twine in half and make a bow. And then sometimes twine can be tricky because it's kind of twisted. I'm going to cut this end apart. Oops. And just play around with it until you hold the knot and pull the ends. I'm trying to get this. This is the part I told you that gets twisted. All right, so that side looks good. So just hold the knot and pull the center, and you just kind of, sometimes twine you kind of have to just play with it a little bit. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna get rid of some of that. Okay, so then we want our just a note, which, did I lose it? Here it is. This is up on dimensionals. So we have this sheet of dimensionals, which surprisingly, this is a rather large sheet of dimensionals. I haven't seen a sheet this big before. But so you're gonna put this on here, and it looks like it's just centered. And then the bow we're gonna put on with a glue dot. So I will use their glue dots. I like the ones that we have on the roll better, but I'm trying to use what they have in here. I just don't like using them to glue everything down. So put that on there. And now this, they have it kind of underneath, but I think I want to put mine. I'd rather see more of my bow, so I'm putting it on the outside edge. And I'm gonna kind of play with the strands a little bit, just to kind of get them the way I want. Yeah, they have it kind of hidden. See how it's kind of hidden? But I think I like it right like how I did it. Just like that. Okay. So once you get them so they're not all twisted, I kind of hold it there for a second. And then I'm going to trim these ends. Oops, moving that off. And then it looks like, it's hard to see, but it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those little flowers, which they're using the, let me get some out before I start with the, I'll make a little pile. I like to put odd numbers, so either 3 or 5. So I'll probably see what 3 looks like. And these, they kind of, they almost, it's hard to see it in the photo. I think they show up better in, I'll just use my nails, in person. So when you go to do it yourself, when you, if you get this card kit, and I really think this is a great card kit. So 2, we'll do 1 more. Just put it on the back like that. And we'll put this one up there. So, first card is done. Isn't that great? And I'm just curious. Let's see which, I don't know what I did with the little flyer that I had. Oh, here it is. Just check. I just wanted to check in here to see. So they put this one with the yellow envelope. So yeah, I guess that would be too busy. So this one will go with this kind of yellow polka dot. But isn't that great? Who wouldn't want to, you know, I'm going to take 1 more of these. We have plenty of these because I know I like to do odds, but I'm putting, oops, technical difficulties here. Stuck to my nail. I want to put one right there. I don't know, just needed something. Okay, and isn't that cute with that envelope? So the first card's done, so you'll get to make 3 of these. Okay, and let's go ahead and we'll work on this one. And this one says, Hello Sunshine. So I'm going to take this off because we are done with that one. And now this is a longer one. So if I had put this on here, you know, I might stretch it. See how I could kind of bend it even? I bent it. So you really want to just put it down, let it have its own shape. It knows what shape it wants to be in. And again, off screen, bring this back. I'm going to do a little quick, just to prep it. Get my, and this is the only one that says Hello Sunshine, but you can put it on any of these that are this length, or cut your own cardstock. That's the great thing. Now you have the stamp set, and you have all these great ideas. So this, I'm going to put it right, right down the center. Sometimes I want to look at the picture to make sure it's not like going to be covered by a ribbon or something. Okay, and then do that. Put that back. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna do, let's see, take one of these, because I don't really need all this in the way. So let me get this out of the way. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do this kind of orange polka dotted one, and it looks like the base in this one might be raised, so let's try that. Let's put this colorful, we need one of those, one of these, one of those, and, alright, do I already have? Yep, one of those. These I can put aside with this one. Those out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to put these, oh, know what it looks like? Oh, I was just about to put this down. It looks like they stamped around the lemons. All right, so now this is something new. So we are going to take, hang on. Drop the stamps. So we need the lemon and the little double leaf, it looks like. Okay, now if you have other blocks, you could put them on a smaller block. Spritz it a little, get a little clean. So let's see. So one end, it doesn't match it exactly, but I kind of think, I want to try this. I want to see what it looks like. And that's what the good thing about this grid paper is. So it's, oops, that didn't come out because I had the leaf under it. So I think the more rounded side goes on that end of the lemon. So I'm going to try really hard to just kind of eyeball it. And I don't think it has to be exact. This is handmade. Oh, that came out pretty good. And this one looks like it goes this way. And this one, same way maybe. Now I would probably, while I had this stamp on here, like I said, go and do all the cards. And I got a little bit of ink on the corner. I don't want to, sometimes, normally if you were going to use this size stamp, I would use a smaller block so you don't get your corners into it. But the D block is the one I use the most. You just have to learn to go straight up and straight down and not rock it. And sometimes even, you know, when you have been doing this for a while, you still mess up. Everybody's human. Okay. So, and I happen to have a lot of blocks, so normally I would have all different block sizes out. So now I'm going to try that. I'm going to put the leaf on. I'm going to put it on kind of one side so I can control it better. Okay, and just get that. I want to try it. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. There's only one way this could go. Get my head in the way again. Okay. last one. Like that. Okay. Wash that. I don't think, I want to check to see if we do have some inking on this one. It looks like, let me show you. It looks like they did it all on that one and on this one, just the leaves on this one with some stars. So I think I'm going to wait, because that's a lot of stamping, so I think I'll wait till we get to that one. So I'll put that back and continue with this one. Alright, so this one looks like it's up on dimensionals. So we're going to try that. Oh, but it looks like, first, I did notice this. It looks like this is tied around it. You can kind of see it peeking out. So we could just put a bow on it if we wanted to, but let's tie it around it since they had us cut 16 inches of this. So, and again, they have the little sentiment covering. Let's see, let me first make a knot. Sometimes I just like to get my knot, right? Hold it down with my finger, and then I can kind of curl the paper to kind of move it, bend it a little. It looks like it's way off over here. I might put my sentiment above my, I see how they have it so it's kind of hidden. I happen to like seeing my bows. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like that while we put the dimensionals on. And then once it's on the card, that would help me. It'll be anchored down, so it'll help me to tie it. So this is kind of long, so I'm going to put 2 in the middle like that. Take these things off. So, whoops. So my catalogs went out. If you are a customer of mine that ordered within the last 6 months or so, I had one sent to you, and hopefully you got it, because they were kind of late. I think that all the postal services were kind of slow because of COVID-19. So if you have ordered from me within the last 6 months and you did not get yours, please let me know, because I will contact Stampin' Up and tell them, because I paid for those to go to you guys, and I would hate for it to have not gotten to you. So please let me know. Now, like I said, I'm going to change mine a little because I think I want my bow to show, so I'm going to put it so that the sentiment is going to be right at the bottom of this, I think. I think I'll do that. All right, let's see. We'll see. I'll see how it looks when I get this on here. Okay. Gosh, these things are the same size as those little blossoms. I'm almost going to sweep them into the trash. Okay. So this is going to go on here. Yeah, I think I want it just under the, I'd like to be able to see the bow. So I'll leave it like that. I have the twine showing, and now that it's anchored down, I can tie my bow. Yeah. Whoops, pulled that one inside too tight. Just like that. Yeah. And if you wanted to, you could stick a, which I might do. I think I want to switch over. Do you have the Take Your Pick tool? This is really cool because you can pick up like these things with the little, this little putty on the end, and this has the spatula and the stylus on this end. And then there's another attachment that has two, a ball head on each end for scoring. So let me see, get one of these, and I think I'm gonna try to stick it right underneath, just to kind of anchor my bow right there so it won't go places. I'm gonna put it down and peel that up. Come on. So back to the catalog. So yes, if you have ordered from me and you still haven't received it, please let me know. I have heard from many customers that they just started getting them these last few days. So if that's you, let me know. I will call Stampin' Up and tell them, because it's sometimes they do go missing, but I think I had quite a few sent out, so I really want them to have gone to the people that I wanted them to, because it's kind of just the way that the program works. I can put in a date range. I can put in, last 6 months, and then it gives me my whole list, and I can just select it and say, yep, send those people the catalog. And but I do think that the new catalog has some awesome things in it. Every time I look at it, I see something different. Like, I think I'll put this one here. Like, I missed it the first time around. Oh, that looks like it's a little crooked, so let's see if I can move it without, gently. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, I just covered up my bow after all that. Get back out here. I think I got it caught on the dimensional, but there we go. Okay, and now I'm just going to trim the bow down. Perfect. And that is card number 2. And this card, see, I wonder, this I think would look good with this one, with this envelope. Remember, we have 2 different envelopes. I think that would be a good one for that one. Okay, and my goodness, this is going to end up to being a long video. I better step up my pace here. Let me get this trash out of the way. Oh, I almost threw that away. See, told you they're very about the same size as the dimensional backings. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So we are doing this yellow one here. So it doesn't look like there's any more stamping on that piece anyway. And again, let's see, we need this, we need this, we need this. These can go. Okay. So let's tie this. Again, we're going to put a now see how I made that a little loose? I'll show you how you can fix that. Just take a piece of Scotch tape, and once I see, let's see, this is which one are we doing? So this is off to the right. So put it where you slide it over where your knot should be, right? And what I do is I just take it in the back and kind of twist it a little, and just kind of so that it uses up some of the, so it gathers in the back. So now it's nice and tight. And now let's see. I can remember. Well, let's see. What are we doing? This is going off to the side. So this is up on dimensionals. But we still have to stamp this also. I think that these card kits are just the greatest because everything's in it. And if you could give this to someone as a gift, maybe maybe someone is stuck at home, and we're all stuck at home. But I mean, stuck in, can't go out too much, and you know, laid up in bed, and they could kind of make these. All right, now we have to stamp. Get rid of my leaf. This is Thanks for Being You. I do like these sentiments. Okay, let me give it a quick clean. Let me see how it stamps. It's never going to stamp as good on the grid paper because the grid paper isn't nice and smooth like Whisper White. And this is going to go right in the center. Let me kind of eyeball it straight. I like fonts that have script and block lettering. It just, I don't know, I like them. So now this is going to go up on dimensionals also. But these cards, if I was doing these without you watching, I would do all the stamping at once. And I mean like stamp the 3 with this sentiment. You know, put the tie, just do assembly line. It just goes faster that way. I guess it's centered in here. Okay, oops. That. Okay, so I have that going like that. I think I'll do like I did on the last one and put a glue, oops, wrong end, a glue dot underneath my bow to keep it in the one spot. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, and now again these flowers. Some out. Uh-oh, I got 2 of them. Oh, that didn't work. In the trash with that guy. But look at, see how many they give you? You get plenty, that's for sure. And one up here. One over here, and I don't know, I kind of like having it on the text, on the sentiment little tag, so I think I'm going to do that again. I don't know where the, oh, I see where that third one was. I was looking for another one. There's one right there, but it kind of gets lost. And let's see, oh, and they put one here, 1, 2, 3, they put about 4, but I think I want to put here. I kind of like them on top of the sentiment. And there we go. So this one would go great in that envelope. Very nice. Okay, so we have 2 more to go, and we shall do this one. Goodness. Okay, we need one of those. We already stamped it. We need one of these, and we need a piece of the twine. Put these aside. All right. Oh, this one we have to there's a lot of stamping on this one. So let's see. We want to wash this, and I'm gonna do oh my goodness, there's a lot of stamping on this one. So I'm gonna take the leaves, and I guess I'm gonna go to town. And let's see, I guess a lot of them are going this way, so I'll turn the paper. I don't think I'm gonna do all of them. I think I'll just do random. And just wipe off my block a little. I don't think it needs to be on all of them. It might be a little overkill, and maybe on the other cards when I don't have you watching and be getting bored with me stamping all these leaves. I think I'll just do a few. Maybe I'll just do this one. Okay. want to do this corner. And, oh, I didn't do very good at that one, but that's okay. And maybe just like something coming through, oh, right here, maybe this one poking through like that. I think that's enough. I don't think I need to do every single one. And then we're gonna get the orange. Well, I don't know, orange, it's the slice. Oops, I forgot to clean it. Forgot to prep it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see how bad I do with this. And they have all of, they have all of them doing it, but maybe on my next card. Not too bad. Oh, that's a little off. But that might be where it's covered anyway. And this is where the grid paper really comes in handy. If you don't have grid paper, I mean, you can buy this, but if you don't have any grid paper, make sure you put down some scrap paper so that when you do go over the edge, you don't get ink all over your table. Okay, now, let's see. I think while I'm in the inking mode, we already have just a note done. I am going to do a way to go for the next one while I've got this all out. I think I need that again, and I need the little stars, but I can put this one away and this one away and the lemon. Okay, and which one was the way to go? Let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay. On my stamp. Quick scrubby. Oops, didn't dry it very well. All right, I am going to, now let's see, we want to, nice, I like this scrub. I like this a lot. Okay, right down the middle. And I believe I'm just going to leave that for now. I know we have some other stamping to do, but I just wanted to get, I don't know why, I just wanted to get the words out of the way. Okay, so we're going to crease this. This looks like it is flat, and then the twine is wrapped around the whole inside of the card. So that's good. This one didn't come out that great, so that will be covered. So this is I'm gonna use, again, my tear and tape. I should go into the other room and get my new seal adhesive. We have new adhesive. And I could show it to you. You know what? I am going to, maybe before the next card, I'll do that. Or I can just show it to you another time. We can come back here again and visit. So this tear and tape is really good if you have like if you were making a pocket on a card, or if you were making 3D items. But they've just come out with, our new product is called Seal Adhesive, and we also have Seal Plus now. So the Seal Plus is very similar to the fast fuse that we used to have, that I absolutely loved. And a lot of people, you have to have a love-hate relationship. And some people really hated fast fuse, but I liked it. And so I'm going to, let's see, how do I do this? Take this string and wrap it around twice. Doesn't seem like I might have cut it long enough to do it twice. Phew! Excuse me. Yeah, it's kind of short here. Oh, maybe I didn't cut it right. It says 25 inches. And maybe, what did I do? Let me see. Maybe I didn't. 16 and 9. That is 25 inches. But you know what? Cut this one. You have plenty. I would say cut this maybe an extra 5 inches. So cut it 30 inches. You'll still have plenty. In fact, why don't I see if that's 30 inches? Let's see. And if it's not, then you'll know. So 16. Well, I want to do 15, right? So I want to do 15. And this might be off camera, sorry. Okay, so there's 30 inches. That's better. Yeah, definitely better. So, So do 30 inches instead of 25 if you want to go all the way around the card like they show. Okay. Maybe whoever did these cards for them had tiny little fingers and could tie a bow with 5 inches less, but it just wasn't going to work for me. I kind of have little chubby fingers, so that's good. Okay. So that goes there. This looks like it's up on dimensionals. Dimensionals, here they are. I think that one's hanging off the edge. Good, I didn't press it down too much. Okay. Sometimes when you put them right, like I could have just put, 2 or 3 down the center, but sometimes when you're putting it right on twine, then it kind of rocks a little, so I like to spread them on either side. So this is going to go on right so that it's right up against there, just like so. Let me hold it up to make sure it looks straight enough. And then this, I do like this font. I love block lettering with script. But my fingers are all blue. It's not good. I should wash my hands because I'll end up getting blue on things. All right, and this is going to go right down the middle like that. And then we have to do some of these flowers. Oop. Oop. Some out for the other one too. Oh, that one's tipping. I think that what I want to do, that's because, you know what? I bet you this one wasn't on dimensionals. I think this was flat. So I'm going to carefully take it off, right, and carefully pull this up, take these off. I think this one was supposed to be flat. That's why it was doing a little bit of a rock and roll thing. So I have a piece of the tear and tape left. Put that right down the middle. And another piece below. There were a couple of these all-inclusive kits in the catalog, and you might want to check them out because they really are great because you get nice cards quickly. And this one is $32, So if you bought this, I think I said this at the beginning of this video, but if you bought this, you would get my June card class for free. And so you'd have these, what do we say, this is making 15, so you'd have these 15 cards, and then you'd have the eight free ones that you make with my kit. So you'd have a lot of cards. And I think that this is a great time to be sending cards. I know things are starting to open up, but I really think that it's nice to like reach out to people and say hello, and especially since you might not have seen them in a while. All right, let's see. Just want to trim this. Oh my goodness. Just like that. And we're done with this one. And let's see, this one could really go with either envelope. I think I like it with that one. Maybe the other. Oh, I guess it really doesn't matter, but okay, last card. Is everybody still awake? Have I lost you? One of those, one of those. I made my bows earlier, so that's good. Okay, last one, guys. I think we have a tiny bit of stamping to do on this one. So I creased my card and clear off this stuff. And now we have way to go's done. So this one here, the leaves, we want the leaves back. So I'm going to get rid of this stamp. Right. And put the leaves back on it, because it looks like all three of these leaves are done. This is really a nice, sometimes I just love, I don't know, they're just nice and bright, and there's really no thinking when you get a kit like this. You know, it's all done for you, but then you don't have to do it the way they have it. You can do it however you want it, but I don't know if it really doesn't matter how these go, but they have one up here, and they have a few down here, and they have some over here. Okay, stamping is done. Close it up. Okay, so this one looks like it's flat down on the card. So again, I will use my tear and tape. I promise I will show you the new seal products, the regular seal and the Seal Plus, which is the one that I think is very similar to the Fast Fuse that we had. Let me use my, you have a tool, Donna, use it. So I didn't realize this video was going to go this long, and I apologize. And while I'm doing this, I'll mention my host code up until the 20th of June. And you'll get my card kits for free. I've sent out an email with a sneak peek at them. If you are not on my email list and you would like to be, you can shoot me a message at donnasingleton33@yahoo.com, and I'll be sure to add you. Now this looks like it's up on Dimensionals, because I've already done the sneak peek and given a supply list. You can also, you can go to donnascreativespace.com, my blog, because I did a post on that also. Sometimes I put it on my email, and then I also do a blog post, because not everybody is on my, that follows my blog also is on my email list. But if you'd like to be on my email list, just email me your address and I will add you. And I don't like send out emails every day. I probably do maybe once a week. Unless there's something I have to tell you, like I just put out today or tomorrow, depending on when this video gets loaded to YouTube, because it does take a while to get loaded. But I just blogged today with a sneak peek of the cards and the supply list. Now I supply all the card stock for my card club, the card stock and the designer series paper, and I've actually cut out, I've done the die cuts and some punches, and I think I'm going to put this right here. And there's only one card that has that you'll either have to cut out with the dies because you have to stamp it first. Yeah, I'm using the Forever Fern set bundle. I've used the dies, but like I said, I'll cut everything out except for that one card. You are going to have to either use the dies or just fussy cut it. And I'm going to do a video on it, on how to make the cards, so you'll be able to follow along. And okay, now the flowers. And that you have to place your order by the 20th to get the card class for free. And they will be shipping. I usually ship them usually around the 22nd, 21st. I haven't looked at the calendar, but it's usually right around then. I was a little late this month getting the samples ready. But you have plenty of time to shop. And if you are a member of my Sage Stampers team, you can, I don't want you to buy product from me, because I want you to buy your own product, and why not? You should get the credit. This one I don't think I'll put on. I think I'll put that just right on there. So you can just buy, if you're on my team, you can just buy the card kit from me. And all the information is on my blog on donnascreativespace.com. So I have a YouTube channel called Donna's Creative Space. Please follow it, and you can hit the little button that will give you notifications when a new video comes out. And I'd really appreciate you if you can like and comment and possibly share the videos. And I'm also on Facebook. I have a group called Donna's Creative Space, and I also have a Facebook page, Donna's Creative Space. So this is the last card, and I think that this one would be good in this envelope. So let me move things around. Get these flowers. See how many, now look, I have so many left. I still, even though I went and cut an extra piece, because I thought that their measurement was a little too, so I have all this extra piece. I thought that was too, so you have a lot of extra stuff. Oh, look at the dimensionals. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that about the dimensionals. And I forgot, I still have all the other cards to make. But we still will have extra, I guarantee you, because they give you extra of everything. Okay, so let me clear the deck, and I will put all the cards that we just made. And if you'd like to place an order, please visit donnasingleton.stampinup.net. I would love your business, and I would really like to earn your business, I should say. And there are the cards. So thank you for watching, and I am going to try to speed up some parts of this video because it probably was taking too long to watch. But that's it. That is the Simply Citrus all-inclusive card kit. If you're looking for it in the, you can search online, just type in citrus on my website, and this will come up. It is on page 7 of the catalog, and it's really a great one. So I hope you try it. And thank you for watching my video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.